Hey guys, it's Georgia. What an amazing comeback win. You know what comes after a comeback win? Your very own Greg Risorto and the Risorto Report. Let's go Islanders, baby.
Thank you, Georgia, for that intro. This feels like one of those reverse roles. You know, Pittsburgh beat us last time, caught up, and won in overtime. And we did the same tonight. But I'm not complaining. A terrific win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins lead. It was all a genjutsu. Yes, I'm going a little Naruto on that. This Islanders team, they're resilient. They're gritty. They're determined. I'll give them that. But my question to the team is, where were you in the first period when you allowed those 2 goals? Where were you at the end of the second? And where were you for most of the third period? Apple. These are the questions, people. Turnovers. These are the questions. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that we won the game. I'm absolutely thrilled. But the way they won this game, first of all, this team was nowhere to be found in the first period. Get the milk cartons. We got to start looking for people. People are missing. Second of all, they came in the second period, which was good. Then the third period, until the final 3 minutes, they were nowhere to be found. Islanders! Islanders! Has anybody seen the Islanders? They finally came when the game mattered most. In the final 3 minutes of this game, when they were about to lose. For most of the game, I felt they were fine offensively, but they were passing way too much in the offensive zone. Do you want to score a goal? Nah, I'm good. Why don't you score the goal? Nah, I'm fine. How about you? But I don't wanna. I want you to score the goal. But once again, defensively, things start to get dicey. A lot of turnovers are happening. They shot a great deal in the second and the third period. But my issue is, where were they in the first period? This team allowed 2 goals. The second period, they allowed a terrible one, but they had a really good period. They played virtually a solid 20 minutes. And in the third period, my God, that was just awful. The way they allowed that power play goal for Pittsburgh to happen, unacceptable. They've got to be all over Pittsburgh. But the Islanders found a way to come back and force overtime, steal a point, and manage to win it. Gonna do a Rick Jenneret again. In overtime! Be wary. I'm about to quote Rick Jenneret again. These guys are good! Scary good! I know his quotes are mostly for the Buffalo Sabres, but in the Islanders' case, I think I make a compelling argument as to why I should quote him so much. More things to complain about. A lot of missed calls tonight from the referees, but I'm not really going to get into that. I will say this, though. The Islanders really need to step up and get the discipline down because there were a lot of penalties against them, and they weren't good. These guys need to buckle down and really hit it hard by saying, hey, we got to be disciplined. We got to really put our foot down. We can't be taking these careless penalties. 4 penalties they committed tonight and 2 power plays converted for the Penguins. These boys really need to step up. They really need to because these power plays for other teams can't give them an advantage, which is obvious. But we have to be more disciplined. They have to step up more. I'm starting to get a little concerned with their first periods. In Philly, they allowed 2 goals. In Pittsburgh, tonight, they allowed 2 goals. They came back to win eventually. But again, I want to see a solid 20-minute effort per period and a full 60-minute effort. Additional time needed, obviously, if overtime is forced in each game. In the first period, Brian Rust scores to make it 1-0 Penguins. Oh, here we go again. Then Brandon Tanev scores to make it 2-0 Penguins. Ouch. Why? 2-0 Penguins after the first. In the second period, Anthony Beauvillier scores to put the Islanders on the board. Who knows? Bone knows. Then Brock Nelson scores to tie the game. It's time to rock and roll. But Brandon Tanev scores to put the Penguins back in the lead. Oh, Lord have mercy. 3-2 Penguins after the second. In the third period, Jake Gensel scores to extend the Penguins' lead to 4-2. Oh, no. Lord, please have mercy. But then Josh Bailey scores, cutting the deficit to 1 goal. Hail to the Bills! Then Ryan Pollock scores to tie the game. Locked and loaded. Tie game, end of regulation. Both teams get a point. And then, in overtime, Brock Nelson scores to win the game.
I wanna rock and roll all night. Yeah, party every day.
Thank you, Kiss, for somewhat of a cameo. And disclaimer, I don't own the song at all. Islanders win. A win is a win. 2 points is 2 points. And I'm not going to complain about that. And this is a 15-game point streak, which ties a franchise record. I'm happy about that. And I'm pretty sure you are too, aren't you? Yeah, the Divine Bell approves of this. Yes, I know. Stats. The game stats go as shown. The New York Islanders outshot the Penguins 42-31. The Islanders won more faceoffs than the Penguins, 54% to 45%. The Penguins scored twice on their power plays, while the Islanders didn't score any power play goals. The Islanders out-hit the Penguins 62-35. The Islanders blocked more shots than the Penguins, 20-12. The Penguins had less giveaways than the Islanders, 7-8, and the Penguins had more takeaways than the Islanders in the form of 11-8. But the shots on goal per period of the game, the Pittsburgh Penguins outshot the Islanders 11-9 in the first period. The Penguins outshot the Islanders 14-11 in the second period. The Islanders outshot the Penguins 17-6 in the third period, and in overtime, the Islanders outshot the Penguins 5-0 for a total of New York Islanders 42 shots and the Pittsburgh Penguins 31 shots. For the New York Islanders, Semyon Varlamov stopped 27 out of 31 shots. And for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Matt Murray stopped 37 out of 42 shots. So there you have it. That's the recap. And now it is time for a well-deserved drink. I'm glad you agree. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching the Risorto Report, Isles Recap Edition. I'm your most gracious host, Steven. I've been blessed with my presence, Greg Risorto. And I will see you after the game against the Pittsburgh Penguins at the Barclays Center. Please remember to like this video. Please remember to subscribe. And as always, let's go Islanders. Yes, yes, yes.